Okay guys, so first off, I know this video is long, okay, I know. But let me explain something to you. This video is the only video you will have to watch on YouTube to get your stream working flawlessly. I'm gonna cover the best settings in OBS. I've went through many videos myself already. I've went through weeks and weeks of trying to figure these out. First off, I'm gonna show you how to stream your Xbox to your computer. From there, I'm gonna show you the best settings on OBS. I'm gonna show you something I've never seen on YouTube, a little tip of mine, that literally you can stream a Nintendo Switch, a PS4, a DVD player, anything you want that has an HDMI into your Xbox and actually stream that onto your stream as well. So make sure you watch the whole thing. I guarantee there's something you're gonna learn out of this. If you're a streamer or if you want to stream, I promise you, just stick with me. This is the best video for streaming on OBS on YouTube. Alright, so you have your Xbox on, and the first thing you're going to want to do is go to the settings, which is the home button. Then you come all the way over with the right bumper. You come down to settings. You're going to come down to network. Go to network settings. Then advanced settings. And you're looking for that IP address. That's what you're going to need that number there for your computer. Now we're going to hop over to the computer. Okay, so now we're at my computer. To make this happen, you will need the Xbox app. That's the first thing that you're going to need. So we're going to open that up. And remember that IP address that we got from the Xbox, you're going to need that here. That's why I told you guys to make sure you had that number. Once you open up the Xbox app, you have to sign in. I'm going to assume you already signed in or you know how to sign in. You're going to scroll down over here where it says connection. You're going to click connection. It's going to come with add a device. And this is where you enter your console's IP address. So then you hit connect, and now your Xbox will show up here. So that's the first step to getting your connection between your Xbox and your computer to be made. It's that simple. That's all you have to do. Now the next part to all this is the streaming. So once you have your connection made, all you got to do is hit stream. So once you hit stream, it's actually going to connect to your Xbox One, and it says there's no controllers attached to this PC. You can just hit continue. I've had this error a couple times. I have a controller connected. I'm sure you guys do too. So now it's actually streaming to my computer itself. So you have to come up here. It's a little weird. You have to come at a full screen and make it a small screen. You can make this about any size you want. Just make it small where you can actually click on other things outside the screen. So then you're gonna open up OBS. I'm gonna assume you guys already have OBS downloaded, and I will leave a link in the description how to download it and where to download it from. That will all be in the description down below. This little tutorial, I'm just gonna get you pretty much set up so you can stream on Twitch or any other live streaming service that you're trying to do. So first you're gonna have a brand new scene, and you're gonna select the plus sign down here, and you're gonna go to game capture. On game capture, it's gonna say create new. It's gonna have a preset for you. Just click OK, and then it says mode, capture any full screen. You're gonna come down to capture specific window. You're gonna click that. The window will now pop up, this little tab with window. You're gonna select the Xbox because that's where we're actually picking it up from. So then, as you've seen, it just picked it up. All these other settings beneath it are fine. You don't have to worry about any of those. You're just gonna select OK. At this point, you're gonna drag this until it fits the screen. Or even though the red bar goes all the way to the top, the actual screen is all the way down here. So you can actually zoom this in quite a bit till it fits. So at this point, now you got your Xbox streaming to basically your OBS, because OBS is the best streamer for free, especially to live stream on websites and platforms. So now we got to set up the audio and stuff. You're just going to click into here. You're going to select audio input capture. It's just very simple stuff. It's going to ask me, look, my Samsung Go mic, I'm going to use that thing. So now you see, now it's picking my voice up. I'm going to back this down in here, and that's just how you would set this up. You would have a webcam as well. We're going to set up a video capture device. I don't have a webcam plugged in, so it's gonna not find anything, but you would select that, select your frame rate, you would select your resolution, and you hit OK. So you would select your frame rate, you would select your resolution, then you would hit OK, and then it would pop up. But I don't have a webcam, like I said, but it would pop up on here. If you were using an external microphone, you would want to mute this webcam mic, which if you're using the webcam mic, I mean, you can get by and it'll actually have the audio come in right there. Just since I don't have one plugged in, the audio, there's nothing to capture. So, but in a typical setting, if you had an external microphone, you're gonna actually mute this all the way and just click that to be safe. You don't want two echoes coming in. That's gonna be really bad. So now you have your microphone, then you have your webcam. and you have your game screen. But now you got to get the audio from this screen onto your stream as well. So you're gonna hit the plus sign. You're gonna do an audio output capture. It's gonna say create new. You're just gonna hit OK. You're gonna use the default. You're gonna hit OK. So you gotta go over to the mixer here, and you're gonna actually click on the little gear, and you're gonna go to Advanced Audio Properties. This is you're gonna have a problem with echo at this point, so you have to make sure you have monitor off, and you're gonna have monitor and output on your audio output capture. Your audio input capture is gonna be monitor off, and then on your audio output capture it's monitor and output. And you can have all these selected. That doesn't make a difference. So you have to back this down a little bit for your Xbox or whatever you're streaming. You have to back this down a little bit for your Xbox, because this is now the game sound. I'm gonna show that now. Now that I have Madden opened up, you can see the audio output capture. This is the sound of the game, and you're going to want this not as loud as your audio input, because people want to hear you talk more than the game. So you're going to set this somewhere in like the 18s. I think that's where I had it on my last one, like 18.6. Your mic's going to be coming into the yellow. Yeah, this is a little hot still, but that's okay. I'm not trying to set up a professional stream. These are all settings that you have to learn. Like I said, this would be your webcam down here, the video capture device. So that's everything that you need to get streaming. So I'm going to interrupt the video with a bonus tip. This is really awesome, something I learned on my own, and I don't think anybody has on YouTube. So if you guys own an Xbox, which I'm sure you do if you're watching this video, check this out. So if you have another device, like I have a Switch here, you can have a DVD player, you can have anything that has an HDMI. So instead of going to the TV, I have my HDMI, I just unplugged it from the TV. So now it's just coming straight from the Switch, and you're going to plug this in. Into your HDMI input. It says from SAT or /cable, so you plug it into there, just as so. This is the Xbox output. This is going to the TV because this is the video from the Xbox, but this right here is the Switch. Now watch this. So now that you have your Switch or your cable or your DVD player, whatever you have plugged into your Xbox, my apps, my games and apps, it's called One Guide. You're going to select that. Now I got to turn on the Switch. Now I have my Switch streaming from my Xbox onto my computer. So now you can see that I actually have my Switch on the same screen we were just watching the Xbox on. So the same settings, everything's still exactly the same on here. Nothing has changed. It's gonna just be a different screen. So now you can play the Switch games. You can get any other console, even your PlayStation could go through your Xbox and stream this way that I just showed you with OBS on any platform. So this opens up a wide variety of games and features that you unlock with the Xbox One having that feature. So that's my little quick tip. Now back to the video. Now I'm gonna have to back out of Madden because it's gonna pick up in my stream, so I'm just gonna back out real quick, and now you're gonna click settings down on the bottom right. This is gonna open up this page here. We're gonna run through all the settings that you need to get streaming with the best quality for your internet. I didn't really change anything in the general tab. The snap sensitivity is the only thing I think I remember touching. Otherwise it's about the same as the default. So now we're gonna click on stream. So this is pretty self-explanatory. Depending on where you're streaming, you're gonna click. So if you're gonna go on Twitch, you're gonna click on Twitch, use stream key or connect account. YouTube, once again, it's got all your stream keys. There's tutorial after tutorial on YouTube on how to do this. I just stream on YouNow, so that's why this stream key is the way it is. So now we're gonna move on to output. You're gonna go from simple to the advanced setting, and the first thing that comes up is streaming here. You just select audio track 1 because you only have one audio track coming in. Then you're going to select the X264 encoder. That is the best out of all the encoders. Then the output, I'll talk about this later on. It's going to be down in the video here, but we're not going to get to that quite yet. We're going to come back to this. The rate control, you're going to want to select constant bitrate, CBR. And then for your internet, depending on what you have, I had 3.5 to 4 megabyte upload, and 1900 seemed to work best for me. If I went any higher, I usually dropped the stream, or I would disconnect for a few seconds and reconnect. So this seemed to be the max I could get to. The best way to do this is just kind of divide your internet in half and go with that. So if you have 5 megabytes, go with 2500 to start, or 2400, and kind of test from there. Just mess around with it, slowly go up about 50 to 100 megabytes at a time. So if you're at 19, go to 2000. If you're at 2000, go to 21. And if you have no issues, keep going up until you have issues. And then once you have issues, back it down 50. That's kind of the way I did it and finally got to 19. The next thing you want to select, 0 I think is the default. You're going to want to put 2 here. I watched this on a YouTube video and it seemed to actually improve my stream a little bit. So now with the CPU usage preset, I have mine on fast. So the way this works is it's actually talking about your internet speed. If you have ultra fast internet, select ultra fast. I mean, the default is super fast and you should probably leave it there. My internet wasn't the best, so I had my CPU helping with the frame rate and getting the quality out faster. So basically, if you have a fast computer, the fastest you're going to be able to select is fast. I don't even know what kind of computer you would have to have medium or slow or any of those. I would just stay away from those in general. Fast seem to be the best, and if you have good internet, you won't even have to worry about this. You can just select super fast, but the slower your internet, the slower you can go on here, but I wouldn't go anywhere slower than fast, especially if you didn't have a gaming computer. Stay around faster or very fast for if you have just a laptop of some sort. Next, we're going to go into recording, which I'm not even going to go into recording because of the fact that I don't record with OBS and we're just talking about streaming directly. So you can just keep 160 bitrate on the audio, and we're going to move on down to the audio tab. Don't change your sample rate to 48 kilohertz. That seemed to mess up my stream, so I just keep it at 44.1. All these here I have disabled. I don't know what the defaults are, but this is what I ended up with. It's been a few months since I've streamed, so I don't remember why I did the things I did exactly, but I know this is what works. Now we're going to move on to video. So this is that resolution I was talking about. This is the same as right here. We're going to do it in video though. This is asking for your base canvas resolution. Now your base resolution is what you're actually viewing, this box behind us here. That's what you're actually watching it in. This is not the stream quality. So you can select these two options. I have 1080, but then this is the output. This is what you're actually going to be streaming. You select this depending on your internet. I just did 720 and 30 frames because that's all my internet could handle at 3.5 to 4 megabyte upload. Also, you want to make sure you have Locanzo sharpening on here, the downscale filter. Make sure you have Locanzo. That seemed to be the best and did really well with a lot of action in the frame. That was the best. Hotkeys, there ain't nothing here. Advanced, there is a couple things I want to run through here. If you plug into your headphone jack on your computer, you're going to want to select speaker headphone. If you have your microphone and you want to plug your headphones into that, go with your microphone. This is just where you're plugging in your headphones to listen to the playback of everything that's happening on your stream. Alright, and then at that point, guys, you're just going to hit apply and OK, and then you're all set to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. That is my front to back walkthrough of OBS. It's how to get your Xbox streaming, and then that also adds on if you have another device that you want to stream. I told you guys about that. I told you about the settings. I promise you guys these settings will not fail you. This is the only video you will have to have, and I hope I helped a lot of you guys out there. Make sure to share this video and make sure you guys are subscribed if you haven't already. Tons of great content on this channel like this video.